The Latte Factor: How Small Habits Can Lead to Big Wealth. Hey there, book lovers! Welcome back to Better Bloom, your go-to spot for heartfelt book reviews that make you laugh, think, and maybe even rethink your morning coffee run. Today, we're diving into a little gem called The Latte Factor by David Bach and John David Mann, a book that's as simple as it is life-changing. If you're ready to kick financial stress to the curb and unlock the secret to true wealth, grab a comfy seat and let's get started. Oh, and if you love this book as much as I do, please support the authors by picking up a copy. Links are in the description and comments below. Let's keep the literary love alive, shall we? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for Better Bloom to join our community of dreamers, doers, and readers. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. The hidden culprit behind your financial struggles. Let me paint you a picture. It's not your paycheck, or lack thereof, that's keeping you from financial freedom. It's not even because you're not hustling hard enough. Nope. The real thief sneaking away your wealth. Those tiny, seemingly harmless habits that add up faster than you can say double shot latte. That's right. Folks, meet the latte factor. The sneaky little expenses that creep into your life and quietly sabotage your bank account. In this video, I'm breaking down The Latte Factor, a book that's not just about money, but about rewriting your entire relationship with it. It's like a financial wake-up call wrapped in a cozy, relatable story. Ready to change your life, one small habit at a time? Let's dive in. Meet Zoe, the latte-loving dreamer. Picture this. Zoe, a young editor at a bustling New York magazine, strolls into work every morning clutching her trusty latte. With a solid salary of $5,000 to $6,000 a month, she's living the dream until you peek at her bank account. Spoiler alert, it's a hot mess. Zoe's drowning in credit card debt and constantly feels like she's one paycheck away from broke. Sound familiar? I know I've been there, wondering where all my money vanishes to. One day, while grabbing her usual coffee, Zoe spots a breathtaking painting of a tropical island. It's love at first sight until she hears the price tag: $1,200. Her inner voice screams, "I can't afford it." That phrase, it's been her mantra for way too long. No money for travel, no money for classes, no money for anything extra. Feeling defeated, Zoe heads back to the office, where her editor-in-chief notices her gloom. Instead of a pep talk, she gets a surprising suggestion. Go talk to Henry, the barista downstairs. A barista? For financial advice? Zoe's skeptical, but curiosity gets the better of her. And let me tell you, this meeting with Henry is about to flip her world upside down. If you're wondering how a coffee-slinging guru could hold the key to financial freedom, stick with me and don't forget to drop a comment below with your own "I can't afford it" moment. I'd love to hear it. The crossroads: passion or paycheck? Zoe's at a crossroads we've all faced. Stick with a job you love that barely pays the bills, or jump ship for a higher-paying gig that doesn't spark joy. Her friend just dangled a juicy job offer with a fatter paycheck, but Zoe's heart is in her current role. The problem? Her wallet's screaming for relief. Sound like you or someone you know? Henry, the wise barista, drops a bombshell. Financial freedom isn't about earning more, it's about building the ability to be free. He lays out 3 simple steps that could change everything. Zoe laughs, half expecting him to say, win the lottery, go viral, or inherit a fortune. But Henry's advice is way more practical and way more powerful. Want to know the first step? Keep reading and check out the full video on Better Bloom to see how Zoe's story unfolds. Step 1. Pay yourself first. Henry's first tip is a game changer. Pay yourself first. No, this doesn't mean splurging on a new pair of shoes or a fancy vacation. Tempting, I know. It means prioritizing you by setting aside a chunk of your income before anyone else, government, bills, or that sneaky subscription service gets a piece. Think of it like slipping a $5 bill into your piggy bank every day. Sounds small, right? But here's where it gets wild. Thanks to the magic of compound interest, those tiny savings can grow into a fortune over time. Henry breaks it down with a jaw-dropping example, save $5 a day at a 10% annual return, and in 40 years, you're looking at $948,611. Double it to $10 a day, and you're sitting on $1,942,224. Mind blown yet? Now, I know what you're thinking. Compound interest sounds like unicorn magic, too good to be true. But Henry insists it's as real as the coffee in your cup. It's like planting a tiny seed and watching it grow into a towering oak, layer by layer, year by year. Nature's been doing this forever, and your money can too. The trick? Consistency. Set up automatic transfers to a savings or investment account and let it work its magic. Curious how to start? Watch the full video on Better Bloom and share your own savings goals in the comments. The Latte Factor, your daily money leaks. Here's where the book gets its name, The Latte Factor. It's not just about that $5 coffee though. Guilty as charged. I love my morning brew. It's a metaphor for all those small, harmless expenses that add up. Think bubble tea, takeout, impulse buys on Amazon, or that gym membership you swore you'd use. Zoe's daily latte is her Achilles heel, but for you, it might be late-night DoorDash orders, streaming subscriptions you barely watch, or those free shipping deals that somehow cost you $100 a month. These are the Latte Factor's little leaks that drain your wallet over time. Henry's point, if you can afford a daily coffee, you can afford to buy your future. Instead of shelling out for instant gratification, redirect that money to savings or investments. It's not about deprivation, it's about choosing what really matters. For me, cutting back on takeout and brewing coffee at home was a small shift that freed up cash for things I actually care about, like books, obviously, and travel. What's your latte factor? Drop it in the comments, and let's laugh about our guilty pleasures together. Oh, and if this resonates, grab the Latte Factor, links are below, and subscribe to Better Bloom for more life-changing tips. Step 2. Automate your wealth. Henry's second step is pure genius. Make your money work on autopilot. Forget budgeting apps or scribbling every expense in a notebook that's a recipe for burnout. Instead, set up automatic transfers to dedicated accounts. A retirement fund, an emergency fund, a dream big fund for that trip to Italy, or a new skill you want to learn. Zoe starts funneling a fixed amount from every paycheck into these accounts, treating them like they don't even exist. The rest, she's free to spend guilt-free, knowing her future is covered. Here's the beauty. Automation makes saving effortless. It's like setting your coffee maker to brew every morning. No thinking required. Henry suggests allocating, say, 6% to retirement, 2% for family support, 4% for learning, and 4% for dreams. Adjust the numbers to fit your life, but the key is consistency. By making saving a habit, you're not just building wealth, you're building peace of mind. Want to set up your own system? Check out the full video on Better Bloom and tell me how you're automating your finances. The 3 money myths holding you back. The Latte Factor doesn't just give you steps, it dismantles the myths that keep you stuck. Myth Hasson, I need to earn more to get rich. Wrong. Earning more often means spending more, unless you master your current income. Ever notice how even millionaires go broke? It's because they didn't manage their money. Myth #2. You need big capital to build wealth. Nope. You don't need a massive nest egg to start, just passion, creativity, and smart habits. Myth #3. Someone else will take care of me. Parents, spouses, or the government might help. But the only person truly responsible for your financial future? You. These myths hit hard because they're so common. I used to think I'd be fine once I got a raise, but without a plan, I just spent more. Henry's advice flips the script. Manage what you have, start small, and take charge. It's empowering and honestly, a little sassy in its simplicity. Ready to bust your own money myths? Watch the full video on Better Bloom and share your biggest money aha moment in the comments. The Skeptics Challenge. Zoe's friend, Jeffrey. Zoe's best friend, Jeffrey, an entrepreneurial risk taker, isn't sold on Henry's advice. He laughs it off, saying 10% returns? In this economy, and a barista giving financial advice? Come on. He argues that inflation will eat up savings and that Henry's just a dreamer. Ever had a friend like that one who thinks playing it safe is for suckers? I know I have. But Zoe's not so sure anymore. She starts to wonder, is saving really a fool's game? Or is Jeffrey missing the point? Enter Baron, another friend who swings by Henry's coffee shop. He shares a story that shuts down the skeptics. Back in the day, Baron was all flash big talk, big spending, but secretly on the verge of bankruptcy. He smoked, drank, and racked up credit card debt, barely keeping up with minimum payments. Sound familiar? Henry helped him see the light. Ditch the cigarettes and booze, saving $1 a day. Avoid the credit card, minimum payment trap where interest piles up like a bad ex's texts, and buy secondhand when possible. Baron and his wife turned their finances around, paid off debt, and even got healthier. It's like a financial glow-up. Baron's story shows that debt is compound interest's evil twin. It grows just as fast, but in the wrong direction. Saving, on the other hand, is compound interest's best friends forever, building wealth and health over time. Investing in stocks, bonds, or even gold can outpace inflation if you play the long game. Curious how Baron did it? Watch the full video on Better Bloom and let me know how you're tackling your own latte factors. Step try, live like you're already rich. Henry's final step is my favorite. Live like you're already rich. Zoe's confused. How can she act rich when she's barely scraping by? But Henry's not talking about flashy cars or designer bags. Being rich is a mindset carrying yourself with confidence, knowing your money is growing, and spending intentionally. He points to The Nature of Poverty by Nobel Prize winner Abhijit Banerjee, which explains why the poor often spend on quick fixes like cable TV or cheap trinkets to ease stress. Those short-term pleasures, they're like empty calories gone fast, no lasting value. Real wealth comes from investing in what matters: knowledge, experiences, health, and assets that grow. It's about saying no to fleeting dopamine hits and yes to long-term fulfillment. Zoe starts living this way, setting up automatic transfers for her retirement and dream funds, paying off her credit card in full, and cutting out those pesky latte factors. Within 3 years, she's traveled abroad 3 times, funded by her dream fund, and feels richer than ever, not because she's a millionaire, but because she's in control. A barista with a fortune. Here's the kicker. Henry's no ordinary barista. At 70, he's quietly achieved financial freedom. His family grew up dirt poor, but his grandmother started a tradition of saving $1 a week. At age 5, she bought him a share of McDonald's, not a burger, but stock. That small investment grew alongside the company, pulling his family out of poverty. Henry also owns a coffee shop that's thrived for 36 years, even against Starbucks' dominance. How? He bought the building his shop's in smart move. And instead of fighting Starbucks, he invested in their stock. Talk about playing both sides. Whether his shop wins or loses, Henry's covered. It's like financial jiu-jitsu, and I'm here for it. Henry's story proves that wealth isn't about flashy moves. It's about smart, consistent choices. He loves his work, lives with purpose, and has the freedom to choose. Isn't that the dream? If Henry's story inspires you, grab the Latte Factor links below and let's keep the conversation going on Better Bloom. Zoe's transformation, a life of freedom. Inspired by Henry, Zoe sticks with her passion-driven job, sets up automatic savings, and ditches the credit card minimum payment trap. She swaps her daily latte for home-brewed coffee, packs lunches, and cancels unused subscriptions. 3 years later, at 30, she's not a millionaire yet, but she's traveled the world, built a growing retirement fund, and feels rich not just in money, but in confidence and purpose. It's the kind of glow-up that makes you want to cheer. The core of the Latte Factor is simple but profound. Delay instant gratification, prioritize what matters, and live like you're rich today. Wealth isn't just about money, it's about freedom to live life on your terms. By cutting out latte factors, saving consistently, and investing wisely, you're not just building a bank account, you're building a life of ease and possibility. Your turn to brew wealth. So, What's your latte factor? That daily coffee, those late night online shopping sprees, or maybe a subscription you forgot you had. Whatever it is, the Latte Factor shows you how small changes can lead to massive results. Start today, set up one automatic transfer, skip one impulse buy, and invest in you. If this book speaks to you, grab a copy, links are in the description and comments, and support the authors who are changing lives one page at a time. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the Latte Factor. If you loved this review, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend who needs a financial wake-up call, and hit that subscribe button for Better Bloom. I drop new book reviews every week, packed with insights to help you grow, laugh, and live better. Drop a comment below with your biggest takeaway or your own latte factor. I can't wait to hear from you. See you in the next video, book lovers!